There's nobody here who can say for sure that we will still be around by tomorrow. Nobody. It is God who determines who will still be around by 2023. Somebody said to me, sir, who do you think should be president in 2023? I said, president of where? He said, president of Nigeria. How are you sure there will be Nigeria in 2023? How are you sure? Can you swear? I pray there will be, so don't misquote me. But are you sure? Are you sure?
It's up to you. Are you sure? So, I think we've had enough of these terrorists, okay? So they don't spoil our night beyond that. You probably have seen the video online already. For some of you who haven't seen the video, go on to Maiyegun's diary Politico. You probably will see it there. It's a shame. That is the military. And that's not the first time. But it's just to remind you what it looks like whenever they attack. In Yoruba land, we are facing the same thing. Yes, we are. But it hasn't been caught on camera yet. Enough to use it as a message to you. The few we have caught on camera are the victims, aftermath of when people get kidnapped. And then talking about 2023. These artless people, see, when you talk, they will say, oh, these people are trying to cause problems in Nigeria. Ask yourselves, are there no problems in Nigeria already? We are not creating problems in Nigeria. We are trying to stop the cover-up of the problems in Nigeria. Because by exposing the problems, we are also exposing the victims, which the country under this terrorist government would love to remain anonymous. And that's what they say. Information is a very powerful thing. When you are armed with the right information, it will be so difficult to make the wrong decisions again and again and again. I didn't send the terrorists to go and attack your military base. I didn't send the terrorists to go and attack the people in Zamfara. Your government have they have the security agents who have the intel, right? And your government even invested. They even invested over 400 billion naira of your money in equipment to spy on you. They did national insurance registration, blah, blah, blah. Still, they are yet to catch a single terrorist and bring that terrorist to trial. Or they are using that to monitor your conversation and the rest of that. They have the tool, they have the resources, they have the weapons, they have what it takes to get rid of all these murderous terrorists. But they choose to milk it and at the same time to mute the news. And that is something that people feel like, why are you telling us? What do you want? Oh, you are trying to make us fight our government. No, I'm trying to tell you how to learn how to stay alive so that you are not caught up in the midst of the fraud called APC, Ebekebe, not until Nigeria happened to you and then you become one of the statistics. So we are not creating the problems in Nigeria. We are in fact exposing it. And the more you know, the better you probably will fight back. Some of you don't have that spirit or the courage to actually fight back because you don't even understand the danger you are in. It is massive, but one by one, you will understand better. And then what you make of the information is completely yours. These criminals are armed. And they are mobile. They are everywhere. It is just like a ticking time bomb. You can get caught up just any moment. And that is why Maiyegun is to your aid. I am your friend to bring you to the reality from the fiction and lies, delusion that APC, Egbekegbe, represents. In 2016, there's a program they called Anchor Borrower Program. This program was to give farmers free or subsidized fertilizers in order to improve agricultural produce, at the same time to help crush food inflation, so that when the production finally comes on, when all of this investment comes to fruition, they can easily just ban the importation of rice, importation of this, importation of that, and you can just walk straight into the market and pick a bag of 50 kg bag of rice for possibly 6,000 naira. Why? It is grown and then refined in Nigeria, made in Nigeria rice. That was the fraud. Billions of your money was invested in that. In fact, the World Bank also invested their own millions of dollars, giving this free assistance. Well, the terrorists have done enough damages, and Buhari did the most damages in 6 years. Borrowers, Anchor Borrower Program, whatever it's called, that should have made your food cheaper and at the same time make your life a little bit nutritious, where you can have your own homegrown food right from your own soil. Well, that didn't happen. Buhari's government decided to shut the border, but opened it for two people, Dangote and Bua. Is it Bua or Bao? I don't know. The other guy from the north. These are the only two northerners that can go and take, they can take their trade outside and inside Nigeria. When it comes to importation of rice and the rest of that, these two guys are all the only two people who have the right to bring all those things into Nigeria. If they found it in your home, they will be confiscated. Well, cut the long story short, what happened to the Anchor Borrower Program of Buhari? Something happened. Boko Haram and the rest of them destroyed half of the farm, and Buhari and APC, Egbekegbe, they kept half, the rest of the produce. Hey, 2023 election is coming. APC, Egbekegbe, they are going to flood Nigeria with these cheap rice. Part of the things that will make it look like maybe Tifnumbu is actually going to be your Abiola. You know, you remember when we were growing up, prior to the 1993, Hope 93 election, presidential election, during the campaign, there were so many things they told us, right? Oh, if Abiola became president, if Abiola should become the president of Nigeria, there are already more than thousands of ships loaded with food, with assorted food coming to Nigeria. They will just enter Nigeria. Food will just become cheap. How many of you remember that? I wasn't too young ago. I remember that time. Now, adults, they talk. It was one of those periods they said MKO Abiola also sank a ship bringing Bible to Nigeria. You know, so there was no internet. There were some of these things that they were flying around to help gather people's attention and emotion to support and the Hope 1993. So APC, Egbekegbe, that deliberately strangulated your economy, destroy it beyond what many of you can cope with. A bag of rice is now, 50 kg bag of rice is now 30,000 naira from 8,000 naira. A gas cooker, they say, how many kg? 10 kg is now 12,000 naira. How much did they buy them? So they deliberately, now they're about to flood the market. Guess who is doing the work for them? Loretta Onoche. Here you go. APC rice coming to market. Campaign don't start to, and the moguls, you don't carry your bows. Lagos Abobakus, Oshogbu Alimajiris, Buhari Dins, Buhari Didirins, Buhari Dinotus, Buhari Dijatus, Buhari Shukus, Ungoziaris, Unekaharis, obedient fools, sophisticated morons. Una don't grab your bowl, food done ready.
Should come and see this. Everyone should come and see this. This is marvelous. This is wonderful. I have been hearing about it over the last few weeks. And then today, I'm so delighted to be here. Look at this. This is all rice. Look at this. Just look at this. Just look at this. Look at this, surrounded by rice. God bless the Nigerian farmers. God bless Baba Buhari. Say Baba. Say Baba Buhari. This is rice, made in Nigeria rice. It's not foreign. Oh. This one not be China. Oh. This one not be Thailand. Oh. This one are Niger. Original Niger rice with flavor. With good taste. This one. Say Baba. See rice. See rice. I have never seen something like this. This is brilliant. This is wonderful. I just love the ambience of this place. I love this place. Woo! This is, just look at. Just have a look at. Just have a look at. Just watch.
Watch more.
Just watch. And all of them have thank you Baba Buhari on them. Very appreciative Nigerian farmers. Most of them benefited from the Anchor Borrowers Program. And here are their products. They are here at the Abuja Trade and Convention Center. Everyone should come and see. Look at, we are still going. We are still going. See what we have here. See what we have here. See, this is rice. This is rice.
Yeah.
Rice. Ooh, rice, rice, rice. Rice, millions upon millions of them. Yes, see. See. Just look at. Just look at. Did you hear that? This government is working. Look at it. Anchor Borrowers Program. Thank you to Central Bank. Thank you to our young men and women who have taken to agriculture. Just look at what we have here. This is all rice. Rice, rice, rice. Brilliant, brilliant. I just love this. I just love this. Behind me is rice. On my left is rice. In front of me is rice. Everywhere is rice. Rice, rice, rice. And here we come to the last pyramid. It's so lovely. It's so lovely here. Woo! Beautiful. Wow. Although there's no way I'm not coming back here. I'll be coming back here to see what is happening here again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Buhari. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Nigerians. Thank you. Thank you.
Huh.
Wow.
I don't mean to be a killjoy, but every time I see things like this before election, what comes to my mind is when Irokunle Omoamoshi was the governor of Ogun State. I used to call him the Arungun Oke Monson. Irokunle Abi Ibikunle Omoamoshi was governor. He played the same prank. So every time I say things like that, before election, this is this pyramid that comes to my mind. Okay? For some of you who remember the Ogun State rice pyramid. Yeah? Okay, let me see if I can show you. When Irokunle Omoamoshi was fooling the people of Ogun State, how they have done rice revolution in Nigeria. They even celebrated it as achievement of APC, Egbekegbe. But guess what? Na scam. You don't see the frame? They say pyramid don't they get frame until APC, Egbekegbe, came to power. Pyramid, they don't get frame. It also be like layer by layer. And people who did the job for Irokunle Omoamoshi, yeah, they said they contracted them to load half sawdust, half rice. People said, if I'm supposed to get this kind of pyramid, rice pyramid, APC, Egbekegbe, see, this is it when they finished. But you see the foundation. So if APC have this kind of, rice, where did Amosun grill the rice? Where did they process the rice? Everything has scam, as you all know, as it concerns APC. Egbekegbe. Egbekegbe na bad society. APC. Egbekegbe. Egbekegbe na bad society. APC. Egbekegbe. Thank you. No joke, some of you see the frame now. When you begin to offload that thing they put there in Abuja, you will realize that these guys are fully ready for 2023. And the way they are going to capture the people, some of you are going to be fighting this kind of enlightenment war on social media. Wait, what is wrong with the people? What is wrong with all of you? I forget it, Gary. Food don't cheap now. If you go Kano, a bag of rice, they don't sell them for 5,000 naira or 10,000 naira. You say, 10,000 naira for Kano. The same bag of rice is sold for 40,000 naira in Lagos. You say, Baba, you see that rice where you see for that video where Loretta Onoche displayed. Now Kano, then they sell them. They don't put Baba Buhari, thank you. They don't call them Buhari rice. Now the vote for 2023, you see so. And that's true. But you are going to say, go and get your voter's card. My friend, you need to go and register and get your voter's card. Hello, undi voter's card. How now they do? You need to go and, if you relocate, you need to go to INEC website and process your relocation. All right, so relocation officer, go on, do it. The people will go really vote, then the IDP camp. They don't understand that you graduated, you have not got any job. Now, Okada, you deride. And the rest of other hard jobs you are doing to keep body and soul together, they don't care. Now, rice and the rest of them. And look around you. There are many poor people now. Abi? So your situation is not going to, really, in any way, calm down. So that's what you have to deal with. They will say, how much did they sell bag of rice for Kano? Babana, 10K. 10K. I'm on a Buhari rice, so people they chop them like anything, even if not stoned anything, So which means you don't even have that power. Oh yeah, go. Have you registered to vote? Have you done your PVC? Oh yeah, go and grab your PVC. Hello, undi PVC. Ondo state government didn't just talk about trying to stop the Fulani terrorists in their own states. Yes. Amotekun was put to work. And this time around, when the, anti-open grazing bill became law in southwest Nigeria, Ondo State is one of those front runners, the states championing that the Yorubas should defend themselves against the invading Fulani terrorists because they have experienced many attacks from this incessant, murderous terrorists. But for the first time, or maybe second time this time around, for me, we caught on camera where their cows were arrested for violating that law. Remember? A few days ago, Akeredolu said the people of Ondo State, they should let the government do their job and they should not defend themselves. Remember? Well, it seems that they know what they are talking about, whether not for show or for anything else, right? This happened.
Well done. 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 I'm okay for arrest cow. You know the open grazing. Akure.
So that happened, and we must acknowledge it in Ondo State. Okay, so even if the governor initially said that people shouldn't worry, they shouldn't defend themselves against killer herdsmen, that is a security are capable of doing the job, right? A man said he's never going to allow his own state to be part of a Biafra, and that state is Ebonyi State, and that's where we're going to now go into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's upcoming court appearance. Okay, so while Amotekun can be seen doing the real job that many Yorubas, home and abroad, expected of them in Ebonyi, their Ebubeagu are still warming up, right? It's not a joke. Yes. Ebubeagu that are yet to capture any Fulani terrorists terrorizing the people of Ebonyi State, because it's not just the Fulanis that are terrorizing the people of Ebonyi. Devulumayi is also a terror to the people of Ebonyi. Ask those who have become his victims in the last 6 months alone. He is the mini Buhari in Ebonyi. However, as much as he continued to say there will be no Biafra, the people of Biafra, the genuine people who knows that Nigeria has nothing to offer, they are taking on the battle, raising awareness, showing solidarity, and at the same time, never going into silence because of the atrocities and the attacks of these rogue politicians, the politicians of today. So in London, yes, there is a scheduled, a scheduled appearance for every lover of freedom, this is your way, as you can't really make it. When you can't make it down to the courts on Tuesday, right? If you live in the UK, this is an opportunity for you to be part of this, showing solidarity and support for the illegal, support for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and at the same time calling the world attention into, into the illegality, the criminality of the people in charge of Nigeria, who decided, right, to jail a man because he's asking for a self-determination. A referendum, of course, something that can be decided within 6 months. And he said, if the Igbos vote to stay as part of Nigeria after a referendum, he will give up. So what are they afraid of? So Prince Jejeman also have something to add. Yeah, you have this date on 18th, 19th, 20th of January, right there in... you have the street locations, by the way, between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., 10 Downing Street in London, Kenya Embassy, Commonwealth Office in London. These are places where you can indeed still show that solidarity. Nobody's going to shoot at you in London. Trust me, they won't, because you are not a terrorist. Prince Jejeman decided to share this with us, right?
Sanji Masama Tofi. Madala Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra is going home. Ayalabago, Oduduwa is going home. Janja we dey do gra gra. We are going home. Bye bye bye. Janja we are going home. Dike, long time ago, yeah. One Nigeria, they fool me, child. I don't wake up, my mumu don't do. Oduduwa is going home. Niger, unity beggars, leave us alone. Biafra is my home. For real. Janja we na macha. We are going home. We are going home. Biafra is going home. Ayalabago, Oduduwa is going home. Janja we dey do gra gra. We are going home. Bye bye. Janja we are going home. Dike. In the morning, ruga. In the evening, waterways. Grazing route is the terrorist agenda. We are going home. Buhari, grazing route of the killers. We are going home. Janja we Biafra is going home. Ayalabago, Oduduwa is going home. Janja we dey do gra gra. We are going home. Bye. Janja we are going home. Dike. I remember the prophecy of Prophet Nnamdi Kanu. It shall come to pass when Somalia disaster shall be seen as a paradise, compared to the calamity coming upon Nigeria. I bless Nigeria with all my nyash. Na go kill you. Shegeda Iska. Onyara Oloshi. Olori Buruku one Nigeria. God has spoken. Prince Jejeman messenger. Urobo Kanta Scatter. We are going home. Biafra is going home. Ayalabago, Oduduwa is going home. Janja we dey do gra gra. We are going home.
Thank you, Prince Jejeman. I think he said it's going to be available for everyone to download and have it on your different device. You can have access to that very soon. Thank you very much for your time so far. Yes, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to be in court this coming Tuesday, 18th of January, right? In continuation of the bogus trial of Buhari's government. And back home, we have the preparation of the people on video. I've got these two.
Squad. Demanding for the release of Maiyegun Nnamdi Kanu, Maiyegun Sondo Base, Maiyegun Martin, Eze Okobe. If you fail to release them, we
So yeah, that's always the atmosphere. So many of you who needed to be reminded, right? Or who need to be reminded rather. IPOB means Indigenous People of Biafra. It is a peaceful, self-determination, independence-seeking people of the Eastern Nigeria. They have always been peaceful. They have never been faceless until the government of Nigeria unleashed violence on them and they decided to go underground, still non-violent. They have, Nigerian government has committed serious, war crime against the people of this region of Nigeria by, in fact, criminalizing the self-determination campaign, right? And at the same time, denying them the real legal platform to, in fact, defend themselves against the bogus setup. So you might have read about them all over the place. They have always been peaceful. When they come out, they sing, they hold flags, they hold phones, and then they sing, and they are so much orderly. That is unacceptable to the rulers of Nigeria until they started killing them. That didn't even satisfy them. They decided to increase political, the political insecurity in that region. Innocent people, royal fathers, soldiers, military, people have been shot and killed by the people they called unknown gunmen, which the politicians came out repeatedly to say it is all political war and have nothing to do with IPOB. Now, the video you saw just now is whenever they tell you about IPOB, if they come out, you will be so mesmerized, so kind of a horde that you will probably want to join them. They are not terrorists. Politicians proscribe them, criminalize them, and they are still finding it in their book which of their laws can convict them. That is why they are also scared, despite committing an international crime of kidnapping a British citizen from another African country without passing through their judicial system in Kenya. Despite all of that, they have him. But watch what will happen on Monday. On Tuesday in court, they may be too scared to bring him to court, or they may just come to the court and ask for adjournment. That would then be, oh, it's going to be April 2022. Same delay tactics. They have the man they said committed a crime, but they have no evidence to go after him, right? But when they talk about IPOB, right, that last video you saw is the picture of what IPOB looks like whenever they come out. In Nigeria, they are endangered species. Holding that flag, wearing any memorabilia or any paraphernalia of IPOB is like wishing yourself a death sentence, like a suicide mission, because the government of Nigeria considered the flags, they considered the microphone, they considered the phones, they considered the cameras, they considered all of these as more dangerous than these guys behind me. Do you get that now? When these terrorists goes out, they don't go out to sing. They go out to kill, to ruin, to burn, to destroy. And at the same time, after looting, then to kidnap whoever they want to. Now, you can't compare this with the last video you saw. In Nigeria, what Nigerian government under Buhari and APC wanted to see is that this video behind me is what IPOB looks like. And the other video I showed you, people singing with their flags, that's what the terrorists in Nigeria looks like. That is why in Nigeria, the terrorists have what they called Operation Safe Corridor. After all the killings and destruction, right? What do? They get a leeway, they get paid, they get given money. Nothing happened. They never have to see any judge. So if people are allowed, you realize that there's nobody protesting for the terrorists in Nigeria.